Did you attempt to call him privately to find out why he didn't make it on the set?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Did you? And you still didn't get an explanation? Did you get to speak to him?
No.
He didn't pick up?
No.
So that's why you resorted to Twitter?
No.
Okay.
When I called him about the video, I didn't get hold of him. I went ahead, I shot.
Okay. So,
Yes.
so wait, let's get it right. You called him ahead of the video shoot. So he was very much aware on which day it was going to be shot?
I called him ahead of the video shoot.
So he had confirmed that he would be there?
Yes.
And then on that day, he didn't show and you called
No.
him? Okay, carry on.
So when I called him, he didn't respond. So I went ahead, we did everything, we released the video. And then I tweeted at him that, yo, my G, you didn't show up. But if you need me, hit me up.
But could you
I'll
not
come
have
through
sent a
for you.
message directly to him?
No,
Why?
because I've known him more than any of you have for 10 years. So when I speak from a place of more insight than anybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting the insight. That's what I'm asking. And when I say we, I don't mean me.
Yeah,
but
people cannot get the insight because a tweet cannot explain everything, okay? And then you can also not explain an entire journey of working with people and everything. And especially, you don't owe anybody that explanation too, with no disrespect. You don't owe anybody. And aside that too, it's work.
Yeah.
So it's not sentimental.
Okay.
It is profession. So you didn't show up. But I'm like, okay, if you reach out to me, I got you. Because when you reach out to me for Rapaholic, I pulled up and I kicked it, you know, with no cost to it. So I'm telling you that whatever vibe you're on, because you think, oh, you didn't show up. And we have to bear in mind that not everybody knows how to communicate something that is going on.
Yeah.
So I come through, I'm like, no problem. If you need me, hit me up.
But you knew people would see it, even though you're saying that you mentioned Sarkodie, so it was a message directly to him. But
No,
you put it
you-
on a platform that has millions of people. And
Yes.
anybody, because they don't have the insight to your relationship with him, they could have misconstrued. And you still allow that to happen?
No, you see, people will always misconstrue things. And that is something I am not bothered
If you
about.
leave it vague, then they will misconstrue.
If
Don't
I
you
leave
think
it
so?
vague.
Yes.
So, like I keep saying, when I tweeted at my brother, I tweeted at him for two things. We are working. We're in a space. Okay, we're in a space. My people who love my music, they will ask me why he didn't show up. I can explain to everybody. But I'm saying the most important thing is that know that you didn't show up, but know that it doesn't change our relationship. And if you need me, hit me up. Unless people want to read meanings beyond what they see. And that is what social media is. They want to read meanings beyond what they see.
Yeah.
Telling somebody you have their back, even though they've done something that is not right professionally, there should be no other deeper meaning to it. Whether you say it on a pulpit or you say it to them in the bedroom. It's like saying, I love you to somebody in public. It doesn't change the impact. And so people shouldn't see it any other way.
Was this
Yeah.
a PR gimmick? A deliberate attempt to get more people to jump on it? Because then if they see that tweet, they'll see that you've attached the video. They'll want to go and watch the video. Was it a way of promoting
No,
your music
I've never been about jumping on people for PR. Like, it's not to say that I'm full of myself, but I just know that you have your path and then you just have to chat it. So I've never been about jumping on somebody for PR. It has never been my thing. That's probably the reason you don't even see me do song with a supposed hot person. I do song with people because they are talented.
Okay.
I do song with people because I feel that particular song, they'll bring something to the table. So there's nothing PR to it. And aside that, I am an A-list artist. Okay, I am on the level of Sarkodie, as an industry colleague.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do creatively that I cannot do. There's no room he can walk into that I cannot walk into. So I don't need any level of PR.
Did you get a response after this tweet from
No.
him? Still, nothing?
No, that is expected.
When you say that is expected?
That is expected because that is how naturally Michael is. But we'll definitely get to have a conversation about it.
When? That's the thing. Because, I mean, if he's your brother in the industry, you'd expect that he would have reached out, maybe even privately, after you called him as well, to say that even if he's not happy about it, you could have said, "Oh, bro, but Charlie, you could have sent me a message directly or something."
He would
or,
do
bro,
it.
I'm sorry for not appearing.
He would do it. It's.
So you're not upset about it?
No, not at all. I mean, we are working.
Okay.
You understand? We are working. It's business, and it's.
But this is of sentimental value to you, and I'm talking about your work, so your video.
No, but if it wasn't even for the loss of money, I wouldn't have put in that to it.
How much money did you lose?
I don't want to mention. Yeah, but you know, when you're pulling people on set, you're paying for Jen, you're paying for camera, you're paying for makeup artists, you're paying for dancers, you're paying for the artist, the style, and everything. Yeah.
But you still had Efya on, you had yourself, and I mean, was that not enough to cater for whatever monies you may have spent?
It's not about catering for the money. It's about the fact that we lost money.
Were you supposed to pay him for making an appearance in the video?
No.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to pay him. It's the money for the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.